YouTube, what's going on? Bearded Chief back here with you. Haven't seen you in a few weeks. Took a little time off. Had some projects to work on around the house. Mrs. Bearded Chief's kept me pretty busy. So, if you've seen a thumbnail, military versus civilian. Today's going to be a little bit different video. I'm not talking about beard products, but I'm talking about beard community and why I grew a beard. So it is beard content, so to speak. So why did I grow my beard? Mine is a freedom beard. As you know, Chief was in the military for 24 years. And you will shave every day, sometimes twice a day. If you had to go on watch late at night, you're going to shave. You're going to look nice and crisp and clean and gig line straight and everything. I got out in 2011 after I retired, and I wanted to grow my facial hair to see what it looked like. And I always had a nice tight little goatee for years, and then a couple years ago, a buddy of mine at work and I were talking, and we were like, "Screw it, let's do big beards." And shout out to you, Eric. He still got his big beard. I got my big beard, and I started reviewing and got it with these companies, and just I found my place. What do you mean, Chief? I'm an introvert and I'm an extrovert. If there's people around, I'm going to be the type of guy that wants to please people and talk to people and socialize with people, but I don't need it. I like my alone time. I like going to the gym, putting my headphones in, being by myself, doing my own thing, going out detailing my cars and bikes and stuff. I like that too. So I can be, uh, you know, the guy at the party talking to everybody, or I don't need to be. Um, Military versus civilian. I spent 24 years in the military, and I've got some of the best brotherhood, best friends that any guy can count on. And I could name probably six off the top of my head. Middle of the night, call them up and just say, "I need you," and they'll be in the truck on their way and won't even ask any questions. Civilian life, not so much. I got one good buddy that I can count on, and I've actually called him in the middle of the night, and he was here. Civilian friends are a little bit different. You socialize at work, you know each other a little bit. Um, I, I don't want to call them friends, just associates. Do I fit in with people at work in the community? Yes and no. I talk to them. I'm friendly. I'm social, but I don't have that brotherhood, that interaction that I knew in the service. And let me try to explain that. When you're, working together 8 hours a day, and then you have duty where you spend 24 hours at the duty station, whatever ship or command you're at, you're with these people for 24 hours, and then you start your work day over again for another 8 hours. So you're there for one day, overnight, the next day, then you're deployed for, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 months, 7 months, whatever the mission. You're deployed with these people. So you work with them, you work out with them, you go to church service with them, you eat with them, you lay in your rack and you bullshit till dark 30, you stand watch with them. You get to know these people inside and out. You bond, you become brothers and sisters, and they know you inside and out. Civilian world, not so much. You go to work, you're like, "Hey, Joe," and that's about it. And you start your machine and you go for the day. And I don't fit in with normal civilization that way. I do, however, have a bunch of friends and you that I fit in with. Why? Because we all have the same passion. These beards and the products and just the general brotherhood is something that I larken to back with the military. And I miss that. And I found that with Bearded Brothers United, YouTube people, the followers. Thank you very much. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. All you guys out there, I've talked to people that I'm really close to, and I've never met. I've never shaken, these people's hands, these beard company owners, these beard, people that are messaging me all the time. I've never met most of them, but I'm with you. I fit in. I fit into your lifestyle. You fit into my lifestyle. It's hard to explain transitioning from go to civilian world The structure's different. Um, I miss the military dearly, and I think the structure of the military makes the veteran a different person. How do you mean, Chief? We grew up being teamwork orientated, taught how to do things, why you are doing things, why you're chipping that paint, you know, the menial jobs, why you're doing the menial jobs. You're learning, you're progressing, you're wanting more, you're wanting to be the next pay raise. You're getting molded by your superiors. They are willing to give themselves to you, so when they retire, you can move in and the Navy will still go on. That's the way it goes. And the civilian world, go do that. Why? Because I told you to. It's military guys, when they are a civilian, they'll ask questions and they'll sound kind of pompous and why are we doing that? We need to know what the backstory is and why we're doing things. It, it's hard to explain unless you've served in the military for a long period of time and then you got out and you're just, regular Joe at regular job. It's kind of difficult. Um, but I thank the beard community for, showing me the love and respect. And I desperately need that brotherhood and sisterhood, because there's a lot of females out there that own companies or use products or review products. So I'm not alienating you guys. I'm just using that common brotherhood term. Um, yeah, I desperately need that brotherhood, and it brings me back to the military. And like I said, I've got a few friends in the civilian world that I can count on, but I know I could call some guys I haven't seen in 15 years from the military and say, "Bro, get over here," and they'll be like, "Yep, on the way." You just build that bond that you don't build in the civilian community. Hell, we would spend time with each other after work. Our kids would spend time with their kids, and we wouldn't even worry about them. They'd just hit it off, and they'd go play for hours, and we'd barbecue, and I miss that. And I'd still be in, but I could only do 24 years, and had to get out. So anyhow, the reason I grew this was because I was. The reason I grew this is because today nobody tells Chief what to do. I'm going to grow a beard. I grew a beard, so that's pretty simple. Um, and I found that I liked it, and I liked the community and the brotherhood and the products. And I want to give a shout out to my buddy TJ at the Bearded Squirrel. He started his company and he pushed me to review, because I was always like, man, I'd really like to get on reviewing, because I watched Dan C. Bearded, I watched No BS, I watched Scuba, and I really enjoyed their content. And he's like, "You're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this together." And he took off, and I'm slowly getting there. But I enjoy what I do. This is relaxing for me. It gets me out of my head. There's only certain things in my life that I really enjoy, and that's my wife and kids and my family. I love spending time with them dearly. I actually like detailing my vehicles. I'm kind of weird about it. I enjoy working out, and I severely love doing these videos for YouTube and all these companies. And I don't charge, and I don't do none of that stuff. I do this as a hobby, and I pay for most of my products, and I enjoy this very much. And there's a bunch of smaller reviewers out there like myself that I enjoy watching, and I'm going to link them down below. And yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of mindset of the Chief and the beard, and going from one to the other, military to civilian. And it's a transition, and it was kind of difficult for me at first because my life was structured, and now I can do whatever, whenever, and I don't like it. I need structure. I need people around me with the same mindset, and like I said, I found it in you guys. I found it in the Bearded Brothers United, Beard On, places like that on Facebook. I'm in a bunch of groups that are just great people, and I need that. Chief!